Keir Starmer is facing the biggest challenge of his leadership yet, one that could shake the foundations of the Labour Party. With frustration among MPs boiling over, a major rebellion is looming, and Starmer's authority is on the line. At the heart of this political storm is his controversial benefits overhaul, a policy that has enraged dozens of Labour MPs and left them on the brink of open revolt. But this isn't just another internal dispute. With up to 80 MPs reportedly prepared to challenge Starmer, the scale of this mutiny is unprecedented. He's taken a hard line against dissent before, stripping MPs of the whip for defying party leadership, but this time, the stakes are higher and the resistance is fiercer than anything he's faced before. Could this be the moment that shatters Labour's unity? Could Starmer's grip on power slip as MPs push back against his leadership? And with public discontent growing, could this rebellion cost Labour crucial voter support? In today's video, we break down the growing backlash against Starmer, the key figures leading the charge, and the possible consequences for Labour's future. But before we dive in, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more in-depth British political analysis. Labour's deepening crisis. What led to this moment? Keir Starmer's leadership has faced its fair share of challenges, but this rebellion over welfare cuts is different. His proposal to slash benefits and redirect funds toward a £13.4 billion defence spending surge has ignited fury within Labour's ranks. MPs who have long remained loyal are now openly questioning his approach. Labour MP Rachel Maskell has voiced serious concerns, warning that taking a sledgehammer to benefits could alienate the party's traditional working-class base. With rising economic pressures, many within the party believe cutting welfare at this time is politically reckless. One Labour MP, speaking to The Telegraph, described the mood among backbenchers. "The first thing my colleagues say to me is, I need to show my constituents I have a backbone. People are fed up." This rebellion could bring Starmer to a crucial crossroads. His leadership is already under scrutiny, and if he fails to handle this crisis properly, it could trigger a deeper ideological split within Labour. The threat of an internal split. This rebellion isn't just about policy, it's about Starmer's style of leadership. Many MPs feel sidelined, their concerns ignored. His strict control over dissent, including last year's decision to strip the whip from 7 MPs over the 2-child benefit cap, has only fueled resentment. Some MPs argue that Starmer is becoming too authoritarian, treating party discipline as more important than debate. His approval ratings have improved slightly due to his handling of foreign affairs, particularly the Ukraine crisis. However, internally, discontent is at an all-time high. Adding to Labour's problems, Reform UK, the populist party challenging Labour from the right, has been embroiled in its own leadership battle. Despite this, there's a real fear that disillusioned Labour voters could turn to Reform UK or even the Green Party as an alternative. Heathrow travel chaos. What you need to know, as Labour struggles with internal turmoil, the UK is also grappling with another crisis: major disruptions at Heathrow Airport. A car explosion inside an airport tunnel has caused severe delays, affecting thousands of travelers. The fire, which broke out at around 3 a.m., forced authorities to shut down parts of the M4, creating long queues and delaying flights. Fortunately, there were no reported injuries, and emergency services managed to contain the fire before it spread further. However, with road access to Terminals 2 and 3 restricted, officials are advising passengers to arrive early and use public transport where possible. A new leader for Canada. Mark Carney takes over. Meanwhile, in Canada, Mark Carney has emerged as the new Prime Minister after defeating Chrystia Freeland in the Liberal Party leadership race. The former Bank of England governor has taken over at a difficult time, with Canada facing a trade war with the US and an upcoming general election. In his victory speech, Carney vowed to stand against Donald Trump's economic policies, criticizing the U.S. president's tariffs on Canadian goods. He declared, "We cannot let Trump succeed, and we won't." Carney's leadership marks a shift in Canadian politics, and with his focus on economic reform and trade stability, his policies will have a significant impact on Canada's future. Back in the UK, Keir Starmer's leadership now faces its biggest test. If he pushes forward with his welfare cuts, he risks alienating key MPs and dividing Labour before the next general election. But if he backs down, it could be seen as a sign of weakness, giving ammunition to his critics. With a rebellion brewing, Starmer must decide, stick to his hardline approach or compromise to keep Labour together. Either choice carries major risks, and the outcome could shape Labour's future for years to come. The next few weeks will be crucial for Starmer. Can he regain control, or will this rebellion spiral into a full-scale crisis? With a general election on the horizon and growing discontent among voters, Labour's unity is more fragile than ever. Meanwhile, the Heathrow travel disruption and Canada's new leadership add to the mix of global events shaping British politics. The coming months will be a defining period for Labour, and we'll be watching every development closely. What do you think? Is Keir Starmer losing control of Labour? Will this rebellion damage the party's election chances? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this analysis helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more in-depth British political updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.